You're watching Old School Gamer Live. Boom shakalaka.
Welcome all my old school gamers. I hope everybody is doing awesome out there tonight. I have an awesome episode planned tonight. Brandon is with me with Game Junction. We'll walk for him here. He's having problems logging in. Looks good though. I think it's good. Looking sharp. I can see him in the back room there. Looks good. All right. Hope everybody's doing great. I feel like you're hanging out with us. Oh, the normal character. Hey, everybody. Tonight we have our usual. We got our friends who go there. Like I said, we got Brandon hanging out with us. We are going to be playing the Antstream challenges together. We also have a special interview with Doc Mack planned. I'm writing a special article for Old School Gamer magazine, and I needed to get some information from Doc, so I said, why not just do a video interview? Might as well. We'll get some leg, some distance out of this. Might as well get a video interview as well. So I have that. So let's see what we're talking about on that. We have our challenge chase triple threads, but we're going to play with Brandon. We also have our challenge battle. We have our Thursday daily challenge. On top of that, guys, we have our pinball corner, which has quickly become the fan favorite. We do love our pinball. We have our weekly tournament roundup. And to finish up the show, we have an awesome Super Smash Brothers battle from the Retro World Series that happened a few days ago down in Abilene, Texas. I sure hope everybody's doing great tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. See who's hanging out with us here tonight. Who we got hanging here? We got Andy. We got Mr. Jared. Good to see you, man. We got Sacro, Andy, like I said. We got Mitchell. Good to see you guys. What the heck is going on tonight, guys? All right, let's go ahead and talk straight off the bat about Polycade Senti. And this week, we are doing a giveaway, hashtag Senti, S-E-N-T-E in the chat. You will win one of these shirts right here. I have a brand new one still in the package. Haven't even taken out of the package yet. Ready for you to slip on. Ready for you to win. All you got to do is hit hashtag Senti into the chat, and I will mail you this tomorrow or maybe Saturday. For whatever reason, I've got a ton of orders that have collected the last few days, guys, and I have got to get on those. So whenever I get on those is when I will get this shipped this week. So hashtag Senti, get that into the chat, and you will be entered to win at the end of the show. Don't let me forget to spin. Brandon is back. Let's see if we can get some communication with him. Hey, man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Were you having some connection issues there?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I actually just used StreamYard for the first time just a few days ago. So it looks like maybe a login issue. I'm not sure, but I think we're good.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah. I appreciate you joining me tonight, man. And
absolutely.
You bought Antstream just for this, so man, do I feel privileged, man. That's very awesome for you to do that. And I'll tell you, you're not going to feel like you did yourself a disservice because you're going to be playing it all the time. It's just an awesome thing to have.
Yeah, I was looking through here, man. There are so many games on this service, so
it's ridiculous.
Like I'll be using it for sure.
Yep. Just the challenges alone make it so powerful because you're able to send them to your friends. You'll see tonight. It's just so cool to have. It's just a powerful service. If they ever will implement multiplayer online, man, it'll just be the coolest thing in the world. I hope at some point they do that.
That would be awesome.
I know. Let's talk about the Senti real quick, guys. That is released. It is for sale right now. Let's watch the video, guys. So there you are, guys. We are super excited to get ours in the house. It is ordered, and it is on the way in March. Whenever that does arrive, it feels like Christmas for me whenever I was a kid. I know it's Christmas time right now, but March will be Christmas for me because, I can't wait to get that thing. That's going to be so awesome to have a one and done unit because right now I've got multiple cabinets and multiple things to do everything that I want to do with this show, and to be able to do it all in one cabinet will just be awesome. Be so easy for me. I can't wait. Are you interested in any of that Polycade stuff, man? Have you looked at it?
Oh yeah, it looks right up my alley. It looks awesome. Yep.
I know. The only way I was able to get it is because it's the old school gamer model that we all pitched in and got. So because I do the show, it makes the most sense for me to get the model. So yeah, I'm so fortunate. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I think their stuff is awesome.
Oh, I know.
Good stuff.
And just the software is really powerful as well. It's so cool. Before we get too much further, guys, let's go ahead and fire off our Doc Mack interview about their system and their platform, AURCADE. If you've never seen this, it's really what they were trying to do is rival the Twin Galaxies system. And what I found out is they are coming back with a new version of it very soon. And they are revamping it, and it might give Twin Galaxies a run for their money. So let's learn a little bit more about it right now. All right. Hey, guys, we have Doc Mack with Galloping Ghost with us today. We are talking about their amazing leaderboard forum system, AURCADE. Doc, my friend, how in the heck are you today?
Doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much for sparing some time with me today and to talk about this. You guys have this awesome system. I've watched it for quite a while and been wanting to talk to you about it. What is AURCADE?
So AURCADE was originally it started as a venue finder. Like its main purpose was to show you where arcades were and tell you what games they had. And it was a creation of David Hernley, who just loved the arcade scene. He was a big supporter over at Fun Spot and was very well aware of Twin Galaxies, but there were limitations to what the site could do. Like, he wanted to be able to host tournaments at Fun Spot and record all the scores and everything. So he just created this site. When it started just as a location tracker, it behooved us to add venues and locations to it, because this is probably 2006, 2007, so years before the arcade even opened. And we were working with our production company, so it was, we're gonna help populate this website, and it'll show us how arcades are doing, because we're trying to produce arcade games with Dark Presence. So it was all kind of lining up at the same time. We went out to about 80 locations, and it really helped us. Like, we're writing down what games every place has and populating them into AURCADE. And it really kind of showed us the state of arcades and any place that had arcade games. So it really was instrumental in helping the arcade business model get written, because we're going into venue after venue, finding out what arcades were doing in our mind wrong, and we wanted to see them all come back. And AURCADE was really such a founder in helping the arcade open, but people just put in the information, it really helped it grow into something much more. And once we opened the arcade, David Hernley he traveled in and really brought out the high score element to it, which resonated with our players so much. And we've really taken that. A few years later, we bought the site from David Hernley because we wanted to see it have so many more features. And we're just about to relaunch the entire site with a ton of new features. And there's always been a few little inherent problems with the site. All that's been fixed, and we're very excited to bring it to everybody and show it. Basically, still has its foundation as a venue and location tracker, but the high score side, we've got, I believe, well over 600 world records that are held through AURCADE. So the site has really become this powerhouse of a scoring house, rivaling that of Twin Galaxies. We've really put a heavy focus on making the credibility of the venues, like, they've got to be able to record world record attempts and document every high score. So it's been very much a learning process, but the goal is to turn it not just from this location tracker, but also have hopefully eventually the most used high scoring house behind it as well.
Very cool. Very cool. So this is a lot older than I thought it was then. Wow. It's wow. So predates the arcade even. That is really amazing. Huh. So how were you guys finding the arcades to populate this with? Because that's difficult to do.
We were just driving around. Like, I knew of a lot of locations already. So it was just kind of checking in on all the places I used to play at.
Oh, wow.
But it would be like our production guys, they would be, I'm driving out to Wisconsin for a family thing.
Awesome,
and
man.
they're stopping at all the rest stops along the way and seeing what games are there, stopping at restaurants and bars. And the rule of thumb was, like, if you were driving past and you saw a laundromat that had an arcade game, you stopped, you took down the address, the name, what games they had, and you put it in the site. And really made it. It brought out a lot of information for us. It was like, wow, it showed what games were the most popular and still selling, and it became this quiet resource to help us with not only our production company, but the foundation for the arcade as well.
What is the refereeing method for adding a new score to the site?
So refereeing, it kind of started like referees. Obviously, Walter Day was such the foundation of tracking high scores and world records. Like, he was the prolific high score referee.
The grandfather.
He was, and it changed with Twin Galaxies, where they allow peer-to-peer refereeing, and there was inherent problems with that I saw right out of the gate. Like, it became very cliquey. If you had enough people just vote your record through, it got through. Which, and it's great that there's other ways to log in scores, but we put a lot of if you're going to be an AURCADE referee, there's a lot you have to do. You have to understand the games. You have to understand the hardware. Obviously, there's been so much controversy with world records. We can look at Billy Mitchell's world record attempt, and people are claiming that it was done on MAME. So for me, that's a scoring house issue. Like, regardless of what the player does, the scoring house is supposed to be checking this stuff. The venue has to be in charge of the hardware. The moment you let players do anything but play, you've created this huge flaw in scoring. You have to keep everybody in their own lane. There's
that's a very good point.
The venue, and the scoring house, and the players. The players, whatever they're going to do, we've seen players. There's a score by Forgotten Worlds is a great game that has a lot of problematic things in scoring. One of the guys that held the world record, Jimbo Slice, James White, when he was going after a score, he would press the start button multiple times, and that literally just gives you extra lives. So you can have all the settings right, but if you're not paying very close attention to these little nuances, and it just looks like he's excited, and there was nothing malicious to it, but that's just how the games work. So if there's multiple credits in it, and he's like, let's go, he's just giving himself extra lives. So this was before we started enforcing, like, if you were putting up a world record, it had to be recorded. So this was a part of the learning process to it. It was like, hey, this is going on. We didn't know if James did it. And even he was like, yo, let's throw the score away. I'll do it again. I can put up an even better score. And from that point on, we knew that there was, we had to pay such higher attention than what the standards were. So he set a new world record. We made sure it was all legitimate. It was all documented. The video was there. We had another player come in, a very well-known player who tried to start up a 2-player game, and you can't do it because it probably doesn't really change the game much. It doesn't seem like there's more enemies. He just liked the way the player 2 side felt. But there's this small little window where you have 2 players on the screen and enemies are going to be shooting at the other player. So it creates this imbalance of, it's not a legit 1-player run. He killed him off right away, but you can't do it. So we've added a ton of rules to the games themselves, and it's something we are so strict on. We don't make the rules don't bend. They're very black and white. One of the problems with Twin Galaxies back in the day was the players had access to the database. And it's like, as soon as you start letting that, you never know. So we really scrutinize our referees. There's things that we're working on, a new test that the referees will literally have to take before they can even become an AURCADE referee. So we really need them to have a lot of knowledge, and we never want to have anything sully our database of world records and high scores.
You got regulated refs. I love that.
It's even our referees in-house. We've seen we throw our players curveballs. We'll have our players go in and we'll tell them, we want you to do this. And if our referees don't catch it, they're not referees anymore. So we really have everything in place to make sure that everybody is doing their job very efficiently and accurately.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you, I've learned my lesson a few times already doing just a few tournaments that I've done. Just not learning the games all the way through, not learning the hardware. Yes, man, you got to learn all those ins and outs of those games because the other people do. They know the stuff that you don't know.
That's true.
Man, they'll take advantage of it every time, every freaking time. They'll take advantage of it, man, and they'll do it. It's man. I've learned the hard way. Can you tell us a little bit about the future plans of AURCADE? Can you tell us a little bit of those? I had no idea you were even developing any on it, man. That is so cool to know.
So one of the big things that we've noticed, building the scoring community here at the AURCADE. There's players that travel in from all over the world, and it helped the scoring community grow here. Like, players are coming in just to set scores. So as we've helped so many other arcades open with Galloping Ghost Arcade, it's one of those things that it's like, this is a really big element that can make your arcade successful. If you're going to be taking scores that raises, it brings in a level of competition, and that gets people to keep coming in, and it gives social media aspects and stuff to post about. Like, it really helped drive the arcade for us. And as we're seeing more locations open, we've helped 44 arcades open since we've opened. And it is one of those things where if you can build a scoring community, that is a great foundation that satiates players coming back and getting worthwhile social media posts to get out there, which that's really what spreads out there, and people hear about that stuff and then they want to check out the arcade. So things that we've added to the arcade, like our hardcore championship, which is a championship belt, and there's rules behind it where if you're the hardcore champ, anybody that challenges you, you have to accept their challenge. We go to AURCADE and we look at the list of games. We use a random number generator to pick what game the champion and the challenger are going to play. And they go play for high score. And so basically, using that format, the hardcore championship, we're going to be able to track that through AURCADE with the re-release. So it is basically the AURCADE championship for every arcade. So we're going to be sending out really nice, basically like professional wrestling belts to each venue that wants to use AURCADE as an incentive to like get at least 10 games and have a community behind it. You have to have so many scores put in, and then you'll have this championship belt that the players can fight for.
That's cool.
Ultimately, we want to, the long game to it is once you have all these AURCADE champions, then you can have them compete against each other. So it's setting the foundation for something much bigger that we have planned down the road. But it all starts with AURCADE, where we're giving these belts away. They are not inexpensive belts, and they're designed specifically for each location. So it's something we're putting into it. It's not something Twin Galaxies at one point, in one of their iterations, venues had to pay to be a part of Twin Galaxies. You had to pay the referees to come verify your boards and stuff. And that just seems so not the proper business format for a high score scoring house. So we wanted to change everything. We did it our own way. The foundation that David Hernley created was a phenomenal start, but we're really taking it up to that next level.
Definitely. I agree. I love the idea. I love the concept. It's a forum. It's a game directory. It's a leaderboard system. And luckily, guys, they're developing it into even a more powerful format and a platform. Doc, thank you so much for your time today. You gave us some awesome information about this. My friend, thank you so much today.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You have a great one, my friend.
You too. Thanks, man.
So there you go, guys. A super cool platform, and I'm excited that they're working on that. Just imagine, I can see I don't know if you guys have been following the Slap Fight saga, but Slap Fight started around Branson area where I'm from, and it was just some smaller guys just slapping each other. Well, Dana White from UFC found it and basically just stole all the biggest guys from them, gave them all big contracts, and just sniped the whole thing from them and just took it over. But this is what I could see happening. That level of production in the arcade industry, these guys each will have their own names and their own personas and where they're from and all. I can see it being really, really cool, and that's what I think Doc is getting at. You could do that with those belts. That's the very start of this. You're building these arcade masters all around the U.S. And I think that could be really, really awesome.
I'd love to see that. I think that'd be awesome for sure.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool, man? I can't wait to see what they build it to. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Brandon, why don't you tell us a little bit what's going on with Game Junction, man? I know you got 10 million things going on over there. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, all kinds of stuff going on. Not tomorrow, Saturday. I'll be going out to the Springfield Toy and Comic Show. First time out there, so I've got that coming up. I'll have a video for that. But yeah, I mean, just been posting things about different retro games every day. Different content all the time. I mean, nothing specific right now. This is the last show coming up for the year. So after Christmas, I think things will probably pick up again a little bit. But yeah, trying to enjoy the season. So.
Have you planned anything for 2024 yet?
Yeah, I've got a few things planned already. I don't know what I can say yet as far as that stuff goes. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I got a few shows already planned out for next year. So looking forward to that, and going to be launching another podcast in January.
You are
specifically on retro gaming. Yep. So looking forward to that.
Man, how many podcasts do you do now? You do a podcast and a stream, and then
yeah, the live streams are just here and there. They're just as I can do them. Actually, the show that we're looking to do is only going to be once a month. It'll be pre-recorded, so it'll be pretty easy to do. Just as kind of like a fun thing, because we like retro games. As big as we think retro gaming is, it's still pretty niche in comparison to the grand scope of gaming. So yeah, I think it's just literally just a fun thing to do. It'll be like an hour and a half show, and it's super easy to record and film, and probably do like I think the format's going to be covering like specific games. So I think that'll be fun. Everybody plays a game and then we talk about it. So
very cool. Well, let's go ahead and fire off our challenge chase triple threat here. Me and Brandon are going to play some games here, specifically Double Dragon, the Butt Out Challenge, Bubble Bobble, Snack Dragon, and Spelunker Living Dangerously. All these challenges you can find on Antstream. Now, Brandon, we didn't get a chance to hook that up. I wonder, are you able to share your screen? Did you get to try that yet?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can figure mine out again here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. There's mine. You should be able to just share yours, and we should be able to just flip-flop. But there we go. Perfect.
Cool.
There's Brandon's screen. Perfect. All right. So what we'll do is I will play. We'll see what my score is, and then Brandon will play, and we'll see what his score is, and we'll see who wins. As simple as that. Now you will get the luxury of me going first, and you'll see what I do wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
you will be able to. And if you, hey, I'll let you go first if you want to, but
No, you go right ahead.
as you know, that's not the best way to go.
It's not. It's not.
All right, first challenge, guys. Let's pull that card up again here. Let's change our music. I want something a little more competitive. Let's see here. What we got here? Now we're talking Sky Shark. All right. First challenge, guys. Where is our card? First challenge, Double Dragon Butt Out. So we're going to go up here to the challenges.
No, I thought you told me we were playing Pong.
Pong? We can play Pong if you want.
just messing with you.
Let's see here. There was a...
I did get to play an original Pong machine this year, which was the first time I've gotten to do that. So that was pretty cool.
I love those, man.
They're so awesome.
Let's see here. Aren't they hilarious? I have played a computer space before. Here we go. Butt out right here. Perfect.
I've not had that luxury yet, but I definitely want to.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Look at this. All right. Wrong button. Here we go. Let's try it again. Here we go. Double Dragon Butt Out. Here we go. All right. We need to friend up on here, too, because then I can send you a duel, and we can just duel it out, and then it'll send you a request.
Okay, how do we do that? I can add you in here real quick.
Go over to your account, and we'll save social. You will type in no quarter. Go, 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 go. It's called Butt Out. So do I have to do all headbutts, maybe? So I'm going to get very far.
Found your profile.
Ah! That's it. 1850.
Do I just click the star to add you? I don't see like a...
Here, let's see here. Let's see where you're at. Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Okay.
Star.
Right.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, I wish there was something a little more, it pops up and says you're now friended or something. That would be a little more clear, but maybe they change that in the new UI.
Yeah. All right, where were we at? I just had Double Dragon.
There you go. All right, so my score was 1850. Very first one there. Yep, just do solo.
Getting a tad slow here on the... Let me click it.
And it's not specific to headbutt, so you get points for any attack. So, FYI on that. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that. Yeah, Jimmy, this is all online. Actually, it's a platform called Antstream we're using. Well, you're getting close. Oh, you just beat my score. Look at this.
Just barely.
Look at this. All right, Brandon wins the Double Dragon Challenge, guys. Are you playing along? If so, let's check. Let's go back to my screen. We will check the leaderboards here and see where we're all sitting. Let's see here.
I wonder if I can turn audio off on here. It was like super loud, so I couldn't hear you.
Oh, was it? Well, you can turn the volume down, actually. Whenever you start the game, up at the top is 3 bars. You can turn your volume down right there. I wish there was a way of doing that outside of the game. Maybe they changed that in the new UI as well. Who knows?
Sweet.
Yeah, boy. He barely did it, didn't he? He did it.
Just barely.
So there we go. Yeah, I don't have you friended yet. What is your name on here? Let's see here.
It's just Game Junction.
It's Game Junction.
I wonder if that Jedekiah was on there that just showed on the high score. I wonder if that's the guy I know. I know he's always talking retro games and arcade stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's
I'm
probably
sure
him.
it is. I'm sure it
Yeah.
is. Let's go ahead and we will add Brandon to mine. Let's see here. Favorites, I believe, right? Is that where you go? No, it is. You do go to social, right?
Yeah, social. I just typed it in.
There we go.
Cool, got Dizzy on there. Got to represent.
I love playing that, man. That game was actually really fun on the NES.
Yeah, I know.
At least that's how I played it. That was actually a UK game, funny enough.
Yeah, it was a Spectrum. Get ZX Spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played it on a knockoff game that had like a dip switches on the back of it. Yeah, it was.
Aren't those just so cool though?
It was a crazy cartridge.
Yeah, I had something like that too that had like 101 games or something in it as well.
Yeah, this one had 4 games. It was a gold cartridge and it had 4 games on it. I can't remember much about it. All right, so very cool. There's our Double Dragon. I want to check the score now that we got Brandon on here. Let's see here. Well, I'll always go straight to the other screen because it's easier to find Double Dragon there. Go to Double Dragon. Let me in there. Challenges. Well, no, come on. I just want to see the score. Here we go.
Yeah, I
Oh,
couldn't remember what mine was at.
There he is. Okay. Well, that must be because, you see that? I did it 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, you beat me tonight on that. We know that for a fact. We saw it happen live. So,
Just
all right.
barely.
Our next challenge of the night, guys, is Bubble Bobble Snack Dragon. So let me get that one fired off here.
How often do these challenges switch out? Is it weekly?
Yeah,
Okay.
I change them out all the time, actually. These little challenges like this are constantly changing out. I think
Awesome.
daily they change out these little ones.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
That's cool stuff.
Yeah, they're constantly adding these, man. It's awesome.
Like they got Metal Slug on here. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got so many games, and they're constantly adding new ones, too. Let's see, where is Bubble Bobble? That's not the right one, though. It's supposed to be Snack Dragon. Well, I guess we'll just go and do like this. Bubble Bobble. Challenges. Snack. Well, I could just. We'll do it like this. I'll dual Brandon right here, just like this.
Oh, let's do it that way.
We'll do it like that. That'll be the easiest way of doing it. And then you will go to your
Messages.
main tab, your name, and it'll go. You'll have a challenges under there. All right, here we go. It's been a little bit since I played this, so okay, jump. All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I played this version as well.
I'm gonna blast this other music here. Ah, I missed those points. Oh well.
Close.
You know, one thing I learned. No. One thing I learned the other day is you can go up or down, and it will continue to. You can loop going up and down, like Pac-Man can going left and right. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know that I knew that either.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Crap, it started me.
Oh, did you already go? All right, here we go. No problem.
And I also forgot to click the volume thing, so
Oh, okay. Well, all right. We will. Some music going. All right, my score was 16,600. Is that really what the score was? Yeah. Well, you whipped me on that one too. Look at, I'm gonna have to take this guy off the show, guys. Brandon, say goodbye.
See you later.
Yeah, Jimmy. Well, I'm glad you dropped in, man. Glad we showed you something here.
Oh crap.
Yeah, we absolutely love Antstream. We used it all the time.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, he sure is making it look easy, isn't he? Look at this. I got one more challenge, Spelunker, and great.
Ah!
I don't think I've ever played on this, so I think I'm in deep trouble now. See what time is it? 40? We're 40 minutes in. Look at him.
Ah, dang.
Ah, good run, man. Yep, challenge lost. I just got popped up on challenge lost.
That was fun.
Very good, man.
It's a good time. Yeah, I like this. This is super cool.
So on my screen, what happens is when I lose a challenge, it'll pop up and tell me I lost a challenge. But if you go over to your challenge tab over here, it'll pop up and it'll let me know here. Lost right here. This is it right here. I just lost it. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Shows me. Look at that. Boom.
And you can like replay and everything. That's cool.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. And I guess it would reissue the challenge again. Isn't that cool? How awesome
that
is
is really cool. Really, really cool.
All they need is online multiplayer, and this thing is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Did you ever get to play on PyPacker or what they called jam.gg at the end of its existence?
I did not know. I know I've heard it talked about and
it was so powerful,
so
awesome. It was just.
What happened to it?
I guess they just couldn't get enough people to jump on board. I guess I don't know, man. It was too powerful. I don't know why they couldn't. You could load any ROM into it, and you could play it multiplayer with your friends, and it was the best auto mapping I've ever tried on any emulator. You could hook any controller up to it, man. I could hook this controller up to it. I could hook a Pandora's box up to it. I could hook any controller up to it and it would map instantly to it. It was amazing, and it gave you video conferencing with your friends right there. Animated masks and stuff too. Like, it was so cool. Any ROM. NES ROM, Super Nintendo ROM, Sega ROMs.
That's crazy.
That's
a bummer that it's not around anymore.
I know. I have seen that they are selling that technology though. They're selling it. So
Okay.
If Antstream could snipe that, oh man, they really have.
That'd be awesome. I like that this is on Xbox. So when I was looking on there, it looks like for Xbox, it's like a one-time purchase.
Oh,
Just
cool!
Flat out buy it one time for, I think it was $40.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat. That'd be cool to have there on console as well.
Oh,
I'm looking here, and they've got some indie games as well, which is sweet. Like Flea, that's a really, really fun game. I've got that on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, there's a ton of indie games on Antstream. I love it. All right, our last challenge of the triple threat this week, guys. Spelunker Living Dangerously. I'm going to go ahead and get that fired off here. Let's find this game, Spelunker.
Yeah, I got to find this well. Are you going to do a challenge on that one? Awesome.
It's under New Games. Make it easy for you. Under the New Games tab there. Challenges, Living Dangerous. Well, it's the only challenge, so that makes it easy. Here, I'm going to just send you a duel, just like we did before. Make it easy on us. Okay, get a high score in this one life challenge. Careful, one false step or badly timed jump can end your life. All right, well, let's see how this game plays. I don't know if it's been a long time. I don't remember much about it. So here we go.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, looks like the Indiana Jones style. Okay. Did I already die? I already died.
Oh.
I'm
to restart that one. That's not fair. I actually don't even see the challenge for some reason. So I'm gonna reload the tab.
I'm going to send you that again.
Okay.
The first one, don't worry about it. All right. Now I know we got an elevator. All right. Let me look for a second here. Okay. All right. I guess you're supposed to jump. I don't know. This is tough, guys.
Let's restart that again.
Is
I
Mr.
didn't
Jer
even get to see
here?
what happened. Just keep dying.
Mr. Jer, how do I play this game? Tell me.
Oh,
I'm going to
man.
do it again. One more again here. Jump and fire. So yeah, all right. I'm going to jump this time. Okay, so there's jump. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, I died because I fell too far. Wow, this is tough. All right, well, 1,500 points is my score there. We're going to go ahead and send that one off.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
1,500. Let's pull up Brandon's screen here.
Let's see if I can hit the volume tab before I play.
Okay.
This time. Where did you say it was?
You got to start the game, and then up on the top left. Yeah, this is what's weird. You got to start the game top left. See the three notches there, the three lines. There you go, and then it'll have your settings and volume.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it'll blast you out. Yep. Got to jump.
I hit the wrong button.
It's a draw. Okay, so you fell off on one that I fell off on. Okay, perfect. No problem.
Oh
Perfect.
man.
So the first two, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah. Hit the wrong button. Dang it, Spelunker. Oh man. Want to try that one again?
Yeah. Run it again.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So how do I go to send you a challenge?
Just go. Go there, and then it will pull up that. There you go. The duel.
Okay. Ooh, you can do community battles. That's cool.
Yeah. The what do they call it? The Giant Slayer. Yeah, it's super.
Yep. Have you done that before?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I thought about making a segment on just the Giant Slayer. Boom. Oh. That guy, boy, he needs some thicker shoes or something.
I'm telling you, he didn't jump very far.
He's not very tough, is he?
No, he sure isn't.
He needs a better hobby, or at least a lighter
Something.
impact hobby there. Let's get him collecting stamps or something. Well, so much for that, I guess.
Yeah. Did it send you a challenge for that?
It did. Let me go ahead and pull that up, and I'll run that challenge and see if we can get anywhere on this. Let's see, does it have my screen pulled up? Yeah. All right. Let's see
I
here.
guess next time I know you don't jump.
Now, this is one of those games where they don't give you much room there.
No.
All right, here we go. I know a little bit about it now. Let's see what we get.
Yeah.
This guy's kind of a little tenderfoot. You can't let him fall down more than a couple of feet.
Same spot.
Unbelievable. I don't know.
Well, we know next time not to pick this one.
Yeah, Spelunker is a tough one for a challenge, guys. We know better now, don't we? All right, well, I'll tell you what. Speaking of Pong, you want to do a Pong run? I know
Let's
that's
do
on
it.
here.
Yeah,
Let's do a Pong challenge.
I'm up for whatever.
Let's see here. Let's see what Pong challenges there are. What could there be, huh?
I see Impossible's on here. They brought that to the Jaguar.
What is that?
Impossible. It's one of the new games. Yeah.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah,
There
it's
are no
one.
challenges.
Oh, dang.
And how do you play Pong one player? There's no way of playing this. There's no way of playing this.
The legendary 2-player bat and ball game from 1972.
This is hilarious.
They got Metal Slug on here for challenge, Space Invaders. That's quite a few.
Hilarious. All right, let's do Metal Slug while you're here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go ahead and pick a Metal Slug challenge.
All right.
Send me a challenge there.
Maybe.
Now, this game, you'll have to turn your volume down as well. It's like on every single game.
Yeah, I noticed they came right back on for Spelunker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Metal Slug's a good series. Very hard, but a lot of fun.
Oh, I loved it in the arcade. All right, I've been challenged, it tells me.
Okay. Phew, that is loud.
Isn't it crazy?
So loud. And it's already down.
Oh, really?
It was already down, yeah.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. I just turned it off. I'm not messing with it.
If you guys are just joining us, we are doing a Metal Slug challenge here. Did you get wiped out? Oh,
I
Brandon
sure did. Didn't even
3,000
make it past the first screen.
3,000 points on his Metal Slug run. I might be able to get past that here. Let's pull up my screen here. All right, let me run over here. My challenge is here. Metal Slug, boom. All right, let's see what I got.
Listen, one, start.
There you go. Got the monkey. Did you ever have the luxury of owning a Neo Geo?
No. I'd like to one day.
Me too.
I've loved the Neo Geo games, man. They're always have something special about them, you know? They're
Yeah, there really is.
just a special quality about them. Oh, no, you can't. Well,
Made it way past me, though, with that score.
15-6. Very cool. Well, Brandon, I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight, man.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of fun.
It's kind of what I have planned for us here to do our challenge here. You want to hang out next time? We can do the same thing, or like we've talked before, man. We need to develop something where we can collaborate. You know, we're doing the same thing, and you know we're basically doing the same thing here. So I think we ought to collaborate. We can do something real powerful, I think, in the community.
Absolutely, I agree.
So yeah, let's talk again, man.
Yep, sounds good.
Awesome. Where can everybody find you?
You can find me on I'm on YouTube at Game Junction Media, also on pretty much all platforms. Just type in Game Junction, it'll come up. Facebook, Instagram, primary on Facebook and YouTube though.
Awesome. Appreciate you, man. I will talk to you soon.
Yep. Talk to you soon.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too.
What a great guy. He has done a lot of stuff in the community very quickly. Love his content. He's just a really cool guy. Glad to have Brandon on the show tonight. Hope to have him on again very soon. And appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. Let's go ahead and we're running here. So what we'll go ahead and do is dive right on to our pinball corner here. MCAP has his Star Trek challenge going on right now, guys. Dive in on that. BOLH is the code. Love that table. If I ever see that table in person, I am playing that one. It is absolute banger. Steve Ritchie table right there. Sacro's Pinball FX Challenge this week is Secrets of the Deep. Get in on this one. Love this table as well. Code for this one is DHLU. Hope to see everybody on the tables over here. Our Legends table this week is Hot Wheels 2017. Let me get this pulled up here. I want to show you guys that you can play along and you can watch your score. Did it pull up? Where are you? If you play along, your score will pop up on the weekly board here. Just go to @games. What is the website? Yeah, @games.net /leaderboards, device top 50, and you will see here, if you go to the weekly tab, you will see our scores popping up here for this challenge. So get in on that. Like I said, it is the Hot Wheels 2017 table. This table is awesome. I have never seen one like this. It has two drag strips that the balls will run down in the beginning. It is so cool. I've never seen anything like it. So get in on that, guys. Absolute blast. They have just released the Attack from Mars table. We are very excited about this, and it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to probably sell one of my poorly functioning kidneys to get one of these things. That table looks badass. That's all I can say. I really like the Star Trek one, but this thing, oh man, I'm telling you, it's looking ridiculous now. I'm loving it. Really, really, really amazing. The pre-order starts tomorrow, guys. $1,200, $200 deposit. I mean, for what you're going to get for this thing for $1,200, you're not going to be able to touch it, even if you tried to build this thing yourself. I mean, it comes with the 4K, 32-inch TV, 24-inch back glass display, 8-inch DMD display. I'm looking at my ALP right now, and I love that machine. I've installed solenoids in it myself, a couple of other upgrades to it, and I love that machine. But this thing, just that full-size screen, that added DMD, that 4K screen on the bottom, it's looking very, very good. It's really, oh man, it's stinging. Let's watch the video here for Attack from Mars. Let's check it out.
The world is in shock and terror as aliens have launched a massive attack on Earth, unleashing chaos and panic everywhere. No one knows where they came from or what they want, but they seem to have a connection with @games and Zen Studios, who are releasing another collector's edition pinball featuring the Attack from Mars theme.
So, guys, you know, I've been a big proponent for a long time of 1080p is all we need for quality-wise, for multimedia production. When it comes to end-user output, you know, watching a movie at your home, watching TV, 1080p is great. That's all you need. That's all we need. We don't need anything past that. Whenever it comes to playing a pinball table, I've seen what these look like with the 4K. It looks like a real table. You know, that's the way to describe it. It makes it look more than a screen. So I get why to use a 4K table. I understand it. In this concept, in this situation, it makes all the sense in the world to have the 4K screen. So that's kind of my justification to myself of getting one. Like I said, I do love my original ALP, but man, this thing, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty freaking amazing. And of course, it logs into the ALP system, just like you see here. The original, or not the ALP, but the Arcade Net system, the leaderboard system, where we can play all of our games together. It's so powerful, and they've had that for years. It's so badass. Let's dive into our weekly tournament roundup, guys. The Antstream monthly tournament is Pinball Fantasy still. You got a few more days on that. I guess, what, about 10 more days or something like that? What is the date anyway? 15 more days? This month's been insane. Arcade High Score Challenge Club. These boys have Eyes, Scramble, Timber, and Snow Brothers up for debate this month, or this week, I guess, up until the 19th. Get your scores in on that. Great games right there. Our pals at Retro Games Fun, they have a new vote up this week. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Space Invaders for Genesis, Alien Crush for TurboGrafx 16, and Missile Command for the arcade. I happen to vote for Zombies Ate My Neighbors simply out of convenience, because it's loaded right on my ALU, and I can turn it right on and play it. And also, I do love that game. So I do have a chance on it, so I voted for that one. Hold on. Who do I have hanging out with me here? Herb, what up, dude? Good to see you, man. Where you been? Where you been hiding at, man? It's been a while. Good to see you, man. So anyway, Retro Games, get your vote in over there. Retro Games Fun on Facebook. We have a blast. We vote during the week, and then on the weekend, we play the game we voted on. So get in on that every week with us. Our pal Warren over at Neo Turf Masters. He is putting tournaments, challenges together all the time for Neo Turf Masters. One of the best, if not the best, retro golfing game in existence. Absolutely love that one. Okay, guys, we're going to finish the show off with an absolute slapdown from Retro World Series on Super Smash Brothers. I loved this game when this thing came out. Me and my pals play this thing all the time. Check this out. Here we go.
1, go! Falcon Kick! Pikachu! Falcon! Pikachu! Falcon Kick! Pikachu! Falcon Kick! Falcon Punch! Pikachu!
So congrats to LAX Hydra on winning that Super Smash Brothers battle last weekend down at Abilene, Texas Comic-Con. Pretty freaking sweet. I hope everybody had a great night tonight watching what we had planned here. I was really fortunate to talk to Doc. I love that AURCADE concept. I think Twin Galaxies has an awesome thing as well, but I think what Doc is planning is the UFC style building the personas of the arcade players is really cool. I think that has a big possibility of being something really cool. Boy, he is on it tonight. He wants to win He wants to win that shirt, and I don't blame him. This is a beautiful shirt. These did come out very, very beautifully. And if you guys want the logo, I did make this logo a couple weeks ago. I made that. I don't know if they have such a large logo. So if you guys want that, I can give that to you. You can make your own shirt or whatever. But anyway, let's go ahead and spin this thing. Here we go. We only got 4 entries. Are you guys insane? Everybody. We only got 4. You got a couple more seconds here. And I'm going to spin this thing. All right, here we go. I'm fixing to fire it off. Let's see who wins this thing. Andy, my boy. All right. Andy is getting Herb. Boy, you. I was so close, Herb. So close, man. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry. Andy, hit me up after the show. Hit me up after the show, and I will get you your shirt. I do have the shirt in hand, so no coloring book shenanigans. Ryan got you that sent out finally. I sure hope. I don't even remember what happened with that other coloring book, because he gave me 2 coloring books when I saw him last, and I gave them both away on the show. And I could have sworn I sent them both away to whoever won them. So if I lost one of them or whatever happened, I don't know, man. But either way, we're gonna get you lined out. You got yourself a beautiful new shirt on the way. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. We'll figure out what's going to happen next week. I haven't planned anything yet. If I don't have a plan, we might not do a show. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Either way, get in on the challenges, guys. Remember, we have some awesome challenges. We got the Sacro Challenge on FX. We have the Hot Wheels Challenge, which I'm not kidding. Fire that table off. That thing. Get that banner off of there. That table is a freaking blast, guys. You are going to love that table. I'm not kidding. It is really, really cool. Play that table, and we'll see your scores on the leaderboards on the atgames.net. And tomorrow I will reveal the next triple threat. So thanks again, guys, and I will see everybody next week.